Our month-long journey in Japan continues, and this time we're in Osaka to explore its beautiful, famous riverside and all of its attractions. We also explored Osaka's incredible dining. This is a city that has layers of shopping.
It's like a mall within a mall within a mall.
And while the views here are second to none, people do refer to this as Japan's second city. This is Osaka. This journey begins at Kyoto Station, where we're gonna board a train. We're gonna head to the platform where the Shinkansen arrives in true Japanese fashion, like clockwork. And I've already covered this in a previous video, suffice it to say that it's a bullet train and it goes very fast. Case in point, this intercity trip took about 12 minutes. We hopped in a cab and we're getting our first impressions of Osaka out the window. This city is a lot like Tokyo. In fact, it's second only to it in terms of population density. In fact, you could say that if Tokyo's the New York of Japan, Osaka's the Chicago. Anyway, let's cut to the Conrad. As we enter the building, we notice this place has an epic lobby. But this isn't it, this is just the valet entrance. The lobby itself is actually on the 40th floor. Now, I've been to many hotels in my time, but never have I seen such a grand atrium with such breathtaking views. The Conrad's lobby also has several sculptures throughout the space, including this one, which was mesmerizing. Alright, to the room.
Ooh, let's see. Holy shit. I thought the lobby view was impressive. This is sick.
Wow, whoa, this is humongous.
That's a huge room. I love it.
We were pretty shocked because this is similarly priced to our room in Tokyo, and yet it features this amazing view and 3 times the space.
This is a spectacular hotel.
There's a nice king-size bed, and yes, there are Conrad friends waiting for us. And a big desk with some sake waiting for us too. At the far end of the room, there's another seating area and a small desk, which is actually a vanity.
Nice walk-in closet, very good.
After Tokyo, this is a miraculous amount of space.
Beautiful bathroom.
This bathroom featured his and her sinks, a Japanese soaking tub, and a standing shower.
Very nice.
But really for me, this room is all about the view. With that being said, Osaka awaits, and it's time to head out. But first, I'm gonna ruin my wife's selfie. And here's the official fit check. As it grows darker in Osaka, we're excited for our next stop. This is Sushi Akazu Mochizuki, and it's the next stop on our Japanese omakase tour. This one is looking very promising. First, we were asked to choose a sake cup before indulging in our first drink of the night. If the sake's any indication, this sushi's gonna be amazing. We began with a beautiful piece of grouper.
Oh, wow.
Being omakase, there are a ton of courses, so let's just go ahead and make this another sushi montage. Words can't describe how much I like this fish. So here's this. This omakase experience seemed to go on and on and on, and I'm not mad. I would say about a little over an hour into it, we were given our last hand roll before dessert. First night in Osaka, we're starting with a bang because that sushi was bomb. We decided to head back to our hotel and back to this view. I always say you can't really judge a city until you've had a drink from an elevated position. Luckily, we can do that from our hotel.
The views are impeccable, as are the vibes.
And so are the drinks. And by the way, they heard we collect these, so we got another one. Diana had a lychee martini, which
Tastes like lychee.
and I had an old-fashioned, which tastes like whiskey. And with that, we'll head back to the room. and bring our first night in Osaka to a close. It's the next day and we're going to Universal Studios Osaka, but that's going to get its own video. Okay, day 3.
It's a little overcast and windy today, so we're gonna do more indoor activities and go check out a Studio Ghibli store. She's got a lot of new ornaments on our bag. Perhaps we can add a Totoro.
Let's do that.
As we wander the beautiful streets of Osaka, I'm struck with some of life's bigger questions. Why am I here? Oh right, to consume. Here at the Parco Mall in Osaka, there is a Studio Ghibli store, so we'll go ahead and cue the Studio Ghibli music. This store was awesome. There are a lot of photo ops around, which we obviously took advantage of.
Can you edit that?
Fine. There is a ton of Studio Ghibli merch from every film here. We're both pretty big Miyazaki fans, and this was just a lot of fun to walk around. And yes, we did get a Totoro. There's also a Godzilla store here. And it should go without saying, there is a ton of Godzilla merch and apparel here. Now, I already got myself a souvenir embroidered jacket, but if I hadn't, I definitely would have picked up one of these. But don't worry, I didn't leave empty-handed. This Parco Mall has a Pokemon store as well, but you know what? We already covered that.
That's enough. I'm an adult.
We'll exit the Parco Mall to find ourselves in another mall.
It's like a mall within a mall within a mall.
I've mentioned this before, but moving through Japan's shopping districts is like moving through a fractal of capitalism. And while we're on the topic of shopping, we're gonna head to Yodobashi Umeda, which is yet another mall with 13 floors, including the sub-basements. This has to be the craziest place I've ever seen. It's just a mind-boggling amount of items for sale here. And they include model kits, toys and figurines, comics, air conditioners, cameras, camera gimbals, watches, puzzles, camping gear, bicycles, cosmetics, apparel, and even groceries.
Layers upon layers upon layers of everything. Basically, it's like if Amazon.com was a physical store.
And here's our cart. Our visit to Universal Studios put us in a Mario mood.
Here we go!
Our hotel was a short walk away, and here's some cool things that we saw. All right, we're gonna head back to the room and let my Russian wife do Russian things.
Nintendo.
And we'll just bring the night to an end here. It's another beautiful day in Osaka, and time to indulge with our included breakfast. And I gotta say, the selections at the Conrad's buffet are stacked. Safe to say, whatever you're in the mood for, you'll find it here. Here's our breakfast, and here's the Conrad's pool. And because I'm covered in tattoos, they made me dressed like this.
Ready for a swim.
Couldn't really film in here, so we'll just move on ahead. Evening falls over Osaka, and we're heading out into the streets. But just a moment for this view once again. We're gonna pass another pachinko hall and a vacuum barber. This is honestly so clever. I don't know why we're not doing this in America. File this under things in Japan that just make sense. Anyway, this is Dotonbori, which is Osaka's main tourist area, which is kind of obvious from all the Spider-Men infesting the place.
We definitely fell into the Spider-Verse because there are several of them around.
Spider-Man is actually massively popular in Japan. In fact, they have their own version, and it slaps. Dotonbori is famous for this canal, which was excavated in the year 1612 by merchant Yasui Doton. By the Edo period, it had evolved into Osaka's main entertainment district, which it remains today. Basically, it's like a Times Square meets theater district on a river. And speaking of Times Square, they do celebrate New Year's Eve here by jumping in the water. And I mean, who can blame them? It looks so inviting. Anyway, time to head down to the river and see one of Osaka's most famous people. the Glico Man. Debuted in 1935 by the Japanese confectionery, the Glico Man is an athlete marketed to parents who wanted healthy young children. Their caramels actually contain glycogen, which was considered essential for growing bodies, hence the name Glico. And now people line up for a picture with it. We elected not to.
Not worth it. Moving on.
We're heading deeper into Dotonbori and exploring its activities, which included this shooting gallery. Being Americans, this is obviously second nature.
There we go.
There you go.
There are host bars here, but we skipped that because we're already in good company, and went to a regular bar.
We're here at Desagon. Great little bar.
Other activities include this giant Ferris wheel that's a very unique shape. You can also explore the many dining options around here, or you could have your horny removed. We'll just stick to the dining and head over to Taco King. This place is famous for an Osaka staple called takoyaki, which is basically battered octopus with dancing fish flakes on top. Yummy! Diana played it safe and opted for the udon noodles. As the expression goes, when in Rome, and I think that applies to Osaka too. And I actually liked it.
It's time to say sayonara to Osaka.
And head back to Tokyo. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, hype, and most importantly of all, if you want to help me train this algorithm, is watch another video. As always, thanks for watching.